the cues or the clues to the question for the opposing school to answer. And if they answer correctly, they get a full 10 points. If they answer wrongly, they have a penalty of 5. Ring the bell, get acknowledged, provide the answer to the question. British scientist Ian Fleming determined the full structure of this compound, including its vital chains. This molecule comes in P680 and P700 types, found in different reaction centers in the thylakoid. Both forms contain a corrin ring bound to an atom of magnesium and are named after their absorption wavelengths. Yes, KETASCO High School.
Chlorophyll.
Chlorophyll. To both schools. This quantity is the canonical conjugate of position, and its conversion is linked to the fact that identical experiments performed in different places will obey the same laws of physics. Its conservation is used in analyzing ballistic pendula, all of which involve an inelastic collision. Yes, KETASCO High School.
Momentum.
To both schools. This man predicted the existence of tetraoxygen.
Gilbert Louis.
Gilbert Newton Louis. To both schools. This organelle, contains structures that resemble coiled thread called Cahal bodies. The movement of proteins and RNA into and out of this organelle is regulated by RAN proteins and requires karyopherins.
The nucleus.
Nucleus. That's correct for 10 points. To both schools. This person's name and Brahmaguptas are given to the identity that set the sums of two squares is closed under multiplication. This person introduced Arabic numerals to Europe in his Liber Abaci, a book that also described a sequence whose successive ratios converge to the golden ratio. Name this mathematician whose sequence is found by adding KETASCO High School.
Fibonacci.
Fibonacci. The Leonardo Fibonacci sequence. To both schools. This property originates in exchange interactions between adjacent dipoles, which self-organize into regions that can be imaged by Kerr microscopes. The domains align and yes, Christian International High School.
Magnetism.
So I'll finish the clues. The domains align under an external field and remain so when the field is removed, as shown in hysteresis. As shown in the hysteresis plot. Though such ordering is destroyed above the Curie temperature. For 10 points, name this property of materials that generate a permanent magnetic field. Yes, KETASCO High School.
Remanence.
I'm sorry, I won't take that. It's ferromagnetism. That's all I was looking for, right? Ferromagnetism, right? Okay, great. To both schools, Bowers has developed a quantum dot coating used with blue examples of these devices. These objects may be made from direct band semiconductors as they allow electron hole recombination, which causes the photon to be emitted. Name these electron devices used in flashlights and displays.
A LED emitting diodes.
That is correct for 10 points. LED emitting diodes. To both schools. The Keter type of this device measures gravitational acceleration, and combinations of two of them may exemplify chaotic systems. The small angle approximation may be used to find the period of these devices, one type of which was used to demonstrate rotation of the Earth by a French scientist. Apparatus, one type of which is named for Leon Foucault, consists of a weight swinging from pivot, right? The time is up. To both schools, water and this compound are used as working fluids in the Kalina cycle. This compound is oxidized with platinum, rhodium catalyst to make nitric oxide to begin the Ostwald process. Rhizobia produced this compound, okay, via reduction in legumes. Senior high school.
Nitrogen.
I'm not sure I will take nitrogen. So I'll finish. Oh, I heard your bell too.
Ammonium.
Would you still say ammonium? Did you think about ammonia?
Ammonia, yeah. Sorry.
Ammonia, ammonium, they are not the same, are they? Fantastic, beautiful. I think they appreciate why they can't be correct. And so penalties will apply to both schools. Before digital cameras, up to a third of this metal's production was used in photography. Okay? It is a component of the ores chlorophyte, okay, and argentite. KETASCO Senior High School.
Silver.
Silver. And that brings us to the end of round number 3. The end of round number 3, ladies and gentlemen. KETASCO Senior High School amassed a total of 55.55. Please put your hands together for them. And Ghana Christian International High School has negative 15. There were more penalties applied to them in round 3 than they got correct answers for the questions in round number 3. The one-on-one round, which is proudly brought to you by Indomie, may I indicate to you that the rules of engagement will remain the same, but we'll have candidates pitched against each other, and I want candidates for English language at the podium. The rest, you can take leave of us. For you, there will be 2 questions for this round, okay? You have to answer 2 questions so you can get 20 points, right? Rules of engagement, as I indicated, haven't changed. You answer the question correctly, you get 10 points. You can answer on any of the clues. Is that okay? May the best school, best candidate win. Question 1. Happy, frustrated, exhilarated. Which of the following words I'm going to read belongs to the list of words I have just put out, okay? I've just provided, okay? A, polluted. B, depressing. C, laughable. And D, melancholic. I heard your bell first, Christian High.
Laughable.
I am sorry, I won't take laughable. It's not correct. And I heard your bell too.
Melancholy.
Melancholic is correct. Melancholic is correct for 10 points. Question 2. Planet is to tennis ball as dice is to A, apple, B, the sun, C, sugar cubes, and D,
Sugar cubes.
sugar cubes. That is correct for 10 points. Take leave of us. Let's welcome candidates to answer questions in mathematics. Question 1. How many square bricks of dimensions 3 meters will be required to raise a wall 9 meters high around a circular well of radius 7 meters? Take pi to be 22 on 7.
396.
I'm sorry. To both schools. Given that 4x squared plus 1x squared equals 2, what is the value of 8x cubed plus x cubed? Christian High?
8 over 5.
I'm sorry, that's wrong. It's not 8 over 5. Let's put your hands together for them as we get candidates to answer questions in science. Question 1. Bats use ultrasonic waves to catch prey. A bat is following a moth along the positive x direction, okay? The speed of the bat and moth are 9 meters per second and 8 meters per second respectively. The bat emits an ultrasonic wave with a frequency of 82.5 kilohertz and detects a reflected wave from the moth. The velocity of sound is 340 meters per second. Which of the following is closest to the frequency for the detected wave? A, 82.7 kilohertz. B, 82.8 kilohertz. C, 82.9 kilohertz. D, 83.0 kilohertz. And then E, 83.1 kilohertz. Time is up. Question 2 for both of you. The pathways and reactions involved in the nitrogen cycle are complicated. The following describes some parts of the nitrogen cycle. Which of the following chooses all and only the correct statements from below? Okay. Statement 1. Nitrogen is fixed to organic nitrogen by plants and humans. 2. X and Y are degradation processes by bacteria. 3. Z is a denitrification process by bacteria. 4. The pathways of NH4 plus, NH4 plus, NO minus 3, and NO minus 2 to organic nitrogen are involved in the uptake by plants. A, 1 and 2. B, 1 and 3. C, 2 and 3. D, 2 and 4. E, 1. And the bell is gone. Time is up. And so please put your hands together for them. These were tough questions. As we welcome the final 2 candidates to answer the questions in general knowledge. Your very first question. Look on the screens. Which country's flag is this? Yes?
Bolivia.
I'm sorry, I will not take Bolivia. It's not correct. That's not the Bolivian flag. I'm sorry, time is gone. You wouldn't even give it a shot. It's not Bolivia, that's Ecuador. Identify this U.S. star gymnast with a record number of world championships. Should identify him. Counts. Unfortunately, my time is up. It's not been easy. It's been enthralling. It's been engaging. There have been tough questions along the way. And there has been some brilliant displays by both schools right from the very first round. And at the end of the 4 rounds of the contest between Ghana Christian International High School and KETA Senior High School, at the end of round number 4, KETA 15, and then Christian High has minus 20 at the end of round 4. But in total, for the 4 rounds, when you put all the sums together, at the end of this contest between Ghana Christian International High School and KETA Senior High School, 2 giants of this competition, one has fallen. Ghana Christian International High School has a total of 60 points. Please show some appreciation for them. And KETA Senior High School has a total of 160 points. You don't need a magician to tell you that KETA Senior High School progresses to the round of 8 of this year's competition. And to Ghana Christian International High School, we say better luck next time as you prepare to reclaim your glorious days in this competition. Congratulations to all of you, and we shall see you, KETA Senior High School, in the next round. My name is Patrick Stevenson. I've been your quiz master. Thank you very much for watching.